Hey, it's time to paint again. I'm Jet Baker and I'm doing one painting each day of quarantine. Today is day 33. Welcome. Thanks for joining me here on YouTube. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to show you what we're painting today. We are painting way over here. I'll move the camera tomorrow. This is day number 33. And I have the photograph of what we're painting today. Today we're shouting out to all the grocery workers. Essential workers, and they're at risk. We all know the grocery workers. We all go to the store. I haven't been to the store in 33 days, but here is a grocery worker. They've been in the news lately. They've been in my thoughts a lot because I used to work at a grocery store. And it's the first time I ever saw a grocery worker wearing that much PPE. There's a face shield and gloves and a mask. And that's what we're going to paint today. So let's get started. I start by doing a quick pencil sketch. And let me grab my pencil, which is right here. So I'm just going to put our figure in here. We're going to do this angle here. Here's her head. There's her head. And then she has shoulders. I kind of sketch in a body like those wooden drawing figures that you see. I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly. Here's her hand. And I'm drawing like circles. Here's her hand. And then there's the forearm, which is another oval. It goes down like this. And it goes down into her shoulder. Okay. And her shoulders are here. And her head is here, a little lower than I originally had it. That's okay. And then the body's here. It's an angle here, so it's like a little bit like this. Even though I can't see it, I know how a body should look. Okay. So we have the sketch here. Let me just show you what we have. I'm not sure if you can read. Yeah. So she's reaching up on a shelf. It looks like it is the fresh pasta section. And she is stocking the shelves. She's doing her job. And I just want to make sure I have her in the right position in the painting here. I'm going to move her head down a little bit. She's reaching high. Don't have to worry about that. I want to thank you all for joining me here. Every day I do a painting about the coronavirus pandemic. I do it in two parts. First, I do a palette knife painting. I like to use a plastic palette knife. It's flexible, easy to clean. I'll clean that now. Clean that paint off from yesterday was just as great. And I'm ready to go. That's why I don't use a brush. The brush would be toasted, it would be over. So in the morning, or 1 o'clock, I do a live video of the palette knife painting, and then it dries a little bit. I have a sandwich, and then at 3 o'clock, I come back and I put the details in with paint pens. This is acrylic paint pens on an acrylic painting. So here we have our grocery worker. So come back at 3 o'clock and see how the painting turns out. Okay, she's got a PPE. There's a perspective in the background. I like a nice perspective. This is the ceiling of the grocery store. There's some bright lights in there on that pasta. And then the shelves come out in point. There's like a point, right, for a perspective, and the point is right about here. So all the lines are going to come out from that point. Okay, here we go. There's one here. There's one here. There's some here in the lights. We don't have to. We're going to paint a lot of the shadows in here. There's another one, that's the ceiling line. Okay, then the grocery shelves. I'm going to say they end right here. And then they're all on that same perspective. It's a very deep perspective because we're close up. We're looking way down the aisle of the fresh pasta. Has everybody had enough pasta? Lately, I know everybody's stocked up on pasta before it really hit. The only pasta on the shelves was lasagna. All over the world, I saw. And you know, lasagna is good too. You can just break it up and cook the noodles, or you can make lasagna. Okay, let me get her head back in here a little bit better. I want to really get that in the right place. I've drawn it 3 times now, and that's okay with me. I want to do these workers right. Okay, here's your shoulder. Okay, so this is a rough sketch with her head 3 times, and now I'm going to. Hello, Wendy. I'm back on YouTube officially every day now. I had some glitches trying to get onto YouTube, and now there's no problems. YouTube is awesome. There was a little bit of operator error. You know, I'm a painter, but we figured it out. I figured it out. Brava. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna start painting. We have our grocery store worker. Really getting low on white here. Look at all the little colors in my white. It's the color I use most, and I have all these little colors in there. And when I'm painting, I grab the color I want. You know, I usually don't put white on the canvas so long. If I want it to be a little bit red, I put a little red in there. If there's gray, I just have a little assortment here. I'm gonna get started. I use 3 colors when I paint: primary cyan, primary yellow, and magenta. My magenta is right here. This one's a little more expensive, so I got the little tube here. It's magenta, and that really makes a nice orange and red, better than if you would use a primary red. Okay. What do I want? I think I want to start with a person, right? Let's get our worker in there. She is totally PPE and ready to do her job. She's stocking the shelves at the grocery store. Full face shield on, gloves, mask, hairnet. Okay, let's see. She's wearing a red shirt. Put a little bit of yellow in my magenta. That's a nice red. I'm gonna go put that in. I'm gonna do her arm correctly. Okay. I'm gonna do a little different than I painted. I'm gonna do more like I see it, or that I drew it. Okay, and her shoulder goes behind her face. Face mask, collar, shoulder. Where we are here. I'll come down the other side of her arm and do the front of her body. She's got an apron on. It's a little darker color. Mix a little bit more of that red. It's a beautiful day here in Austin, Texas. I'm on the 2nd floor here, looking out on the treetops. It's very spring. Hope everyone's safe. This one's a little more orangey, and I'm going to put this where the highlights are. On her sleeve. It's hitting it from the ceiling, and I'm going to definitely see I'm going to have to come back and do this again anyway with a lighter color, but it's very subtle, but it'll read. Okay, let's get her body all done in here. Her shoulder is like that. Here's her sleeve. Comes down in the foreground. It's a little bigger than the arm that's up. And then just put a little bit of shadow right there. Well, that was a lot of shadow. But you know what I always say, this is paint. If you don't like what you did, you just paint over it. Oh, that looks great. I like what I did. Just kind of putting some shadow in with a darker color. I think this might be streaming on YouTube, on Facebook Live at the same time. I think I got all the buttons right. I hope so. So if you're watching me on Facebook, I'm doing this from YouTube, and I'm chatting on YouTube. If you come over to my YouTube channel, YouTube/Jet Baker, Jet with 1 T. there's a chat button at the top right corner, and you can chat. I finally figured out how to get everything working over here on YouTube, and this is where I'm going to be. Glad you found me. Thanks to all the people who watch me live. Thanks to all the people who watch these videos afterwards. Okay. I was just talking a little bit and not really focusing, so I got a little paint on here that I'm not using on a person. I'm going to move over. This looks like a pasta color. Let me get my apron on. How about that? There we go. It's time to paint again. Hi, I'm Jeff Baker. Welcome to my channel. Please like, please subscribe, please tell your friends. Okay, here we are. We are doing this pasta shelf. There's a dark ridge along the bottom here. Just putting all this in. Oh, that looks great. There's like a white strip in the middle of my paint. And that's actually right where the tags are on the shelf. Let's put in a couple more shelves. I've drawn them in. That one goes like that. This one comes here. And there's one up here. This is the one she's stocking way up high. I hope that all of the grocery workers, essential workers, get the proper protection and tools they need to be safe while they do their jobs. A lot of us have a choice to work at home. Some don't. And thank you to all the essential workers. Okay, see, we're putting a little perspective in there. There's a dark line here. There's a stack of soup cans, very tall as the people in the background. There's another worker in the back there. He also has his PPE on. I'm going to put him in right now. Actually, I'm not. I'm not going to put him in right now. Okay, I'm going to come back to my shelves and put some pasta on the shelves. Packaged pasta. I'm going to use this smaller part of my knife. Come in. Got a few colors on my knife. And I'm going to put these colors in. And I'm going to come back and put the details in. And this will be a shelf of fresh pasta. That's great. Just a few different colors to put in that shelf. I'm going to do it all the way back. Nice. Okay. There's shelves below her that are stocked. This one you can hardly see because it's on such an angle. There's a lot of tags hanging over, but I'm going to put that pasta in as well. I'm going to give it a little bit of a whiter color because it's reflecting a lot of light from the bright lights. I want to thank Austin NBC KXAN for a great interview yesterday. That was fun between my painting sessions to talk. I'm going to be talking to a reporter from CBS this afternoon between my painting sessions, local station here in Austin. On the morning show, wake up and paint. Okay, we got some stuff in here, just the color, put this base color in. And what is really in there? So many packages you can't even see. And there are lines, there's actually a couple shelves. I'll put Put those lines in along the same perspective line. There's some darker stuff in here. Okay. Okay. Wow, this is looking good. You never know. I am enjoying this. I like to do this every day. I get to escape from whatever and get into my paintings for 2 to 4 hours. And it's my time, you know, it's my time to paint. And thanks for joining me. It's cool that I've done this on Facebook for a while live, and I'm really just getting over here on YouTube. And thank you to all my Facebook friends who would pop in and chat. It might take a while for people to find me again, but I hope you do, because I like it. I like it when I'm painting anyway, so why not have a chat? Okay, painting in these lights here, some bright lights above the shining on the pasta. A little texture in there. Nice. And then there's some lines, some light bulbs that will kind of suggest are in there later. Now let's just put the tips of those light bulbs in. Okay. Do a little bit more of this pasta over here on the shelf. That was fun. Just put a little color in there. See, our pasta shelves are coming to life there. Our work is reaching up, and it's going to look good. Okay. Let me get back to our worker. I'm going to put a lot of the details in with acrylic paint pens today at 3 o'clock live right here on YouTube. So now I'm just doing a rough palette knife painting of our woman. I'm coming back into her shirt. I ran out of paint and moved on, so I'm going to come back in with some red paint, get her hooked up here. This is nice, it's a little more burgundy, so I'll use this color to put in some wrinkles in her sleeve, some wrinkles in her shoulder. She's got that. She's looking good. She's got a collar. This is in the shadow, so I'll use this little darker color. If you're a regular watcher of these videos, one extra special benefit is that you're going to see my hair grow every day, because you can see it and it'll be hanging down here soon. Why not, right? I like long hair. I had long hair for many years. Right, Barbs? Okay, define her arm a little bit more. Oh, there she's reaching. She's reaching. It's a tall reach for her. Put some little folds in her shirt with this darker maroon color. Okay, she's coming in. How about her face? See what I have here on my palette. So I don't waste paint. Just mixing the colors here. I'm getting a little bit pinky, so I'm going to put the yellow in that. And a little black, darken it up just a little bit, just a touch, just a svet. Skevet. Okay, now that is really yellow. She wouldn't be well if she was that yellow. Okay, here we go. This is the color of her. She's got the kind of a yellow light reflecting on her face. So there's her nose. Let's see, where's her head? So here. Okay, here's her face. She has an ear here. Right there. And her nose. She has a mask on. I'm going to paint that in a second. A little more shadow here. The back of her neck. Okay. And then her jawline is here. Okay. I'm just going to come back in and fill a little bit in now with that red by mixing magenta with a little bit of yellow. If you're watching this on Facebook, and if you're watching the replay on Facebook, because they all will be posted there, come over to YouTube and get in the chat room. It's just a new thing, and this is where I'm going to be. It's much better in many ways. YouTube is great. I'm happy to be a creator on YouTube. All right, this is looking good. Okay, she is reaching up. She's stocking groceries. Nice, right? Okay, let's do get a little more paint in this background. Okay. This is very dark up here. I like a nice contrast, a very black and a very white. Some of the paintings that I've done are very gray in this on purpose because sometimes they're gray days, you know? Okay, here we are. Some more black on the bottom here, at the bottom of that shelf. I'm going to use the edge of my knife and just paint that in. Cool. There's some more. Little Mozart today. Some royalty-free music from the great Mozart. Thank you. Okay, that's dark. So we're going to put in a little bit more kind of dark up here. Yeah. Oh, wow. We just kind of built in the grocery store here. In the background, it's kind of grayed out. There's a stack of soup, some shelves. I'm going to put some of that in. So I'm just going to suggest it. So I'm going to come in with a little bit of gray. Gray down the area a little bit. It's actually kind of dark up there, so I'll get a little dark on there, a little black. Okay, it's kind of blue. It's got a little bluish tint to it. Maybe there's some sunlight over there, a skylight or something. There, we just blued it all up, filling in the background here. I'm going to go right around her head and define the shape of her head. And I'm going to do that many more times during this painting. This is just kind of a rough palette knife painting. Getting the background colors in. The morning painting, the 1 o'clock painting every day, live here on YouTube, is a little faster than my 3 o'clock painting every day, live here on YouTube. Hope everybody has food. If you're in Central Texas, you can contact the Central Texas Food Bank. If you have food to donate, you can contact the Central Texas Food Bank. They have a new process where they have 28-pound bags of food, one per family, and they put it in your trunk. You're supposed to have your trunk ready to receive the box. And you wait in line. There's a no contact. It's a no contact situation. A little bit different for this worker here in the grocery store. I hope they're okay. I haven't been to the grocery store in 33 days. I do notice that I'm wasting zero food. There's no way that one strawberry is going to go moldy. One wobbly carrot is going to be eaten. It's going to be steamed. There's no food waste, which is good. There are good things happening. The air is so beautiful everywhere on the earth because So now she has an apron on. I'm going to take this color of her shirt and give her a little darker apron and put that in where, okay, this comes down here, comes around her. It's here, goes under her polo collar. Cool, this is looking nice. You know, I noticed that I've been painting for 33 days now, and I think I'm getting a little better. I think anything you really apply yourself to, you know, is a practice, and you might just get better at it. So everybody should be taking this time to do something. And maybe it's just relaxing. Maybe you don't usually do that. I'm not the boss of you. Oh, this is looking good. Okay. I'm going to use this color, just darken it a little bit to give her her hair. She has it back in the ponytail. Maybe it's a little bun. I just gave her like a little monk haircut, or maybe a little toupee. Let me just fix that. Okay, there's her ear. And then I do come back and hook this up with a paint pen, and that really makes the paintings pop. I've done a video of the first 4 weeks. That's right here on my YouTube channel. It's just the paintings and some Ravel, Maurice Ravel music, royalty free. Thank you, Maurice. And that's right here on the YouTube. I'll be doing another video probably at the end of 8 weeks. I'm doing this till the end. It's my time to relax. Okay. Just fixing her hairline here. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Okay. I have this little darker shade. I'll just put some more details in on that shirt. Under the arm, it's a little shadowy. There we go. Oh, that looks great. Just show you where we are right now with our grocery worker. Stocking the shelves. It's coming to life, right? You can see that. Okay, there's a spot up here. This needs to be a darker color. I like the contrast here of that white light. So I'm going to make this a little darker than it actually is. Actually, it's pretty dark. Okay, and then I'm going to suggest that there are some aisles of groceries, stacks of groceries with just some lines. I'm going to take this light gray, and I'm going to go in and put some stacks of groceries in here. There's soup cans. There is some stuff back here in the background. Looks like there's pipes. Hello. There's a pipe. Maybe it's a sprinkler pipe. There's some stuff, some shelves back here. We're just gonna suggest that these things are back here. This is a painting, not a photograph. You know, obviously it's not a photograph. Obviously it's a painting. There's some signs way back on the wall in there. We can't even read what they are. There's some yellow signs, some sale signs. I'm gonna darken up that yellow a little bit and just put in some sale signs. We don't even know what it says. It might say canned goods. It might say baby food. It's one of those kind of things. This yellow sign here. Cool. This is cool. I like this paint. I'm going to go ahead and put a little more shelving in the background here. So it's like a grocery store. Okay, and then this goes like this. There's the aisle. Just using the very edge of my knife and putting that line in, just pressing it down. Okay, and then I got some paint on here. I'm going to go into this pasta section and just get a little more details. I'm going to come back with the pasta knife and do some more of that. A bit yellow here and there, and labels. Down here. Okay, let me give her a hand. Thank you for doing your job, but now I'm literally going to give her a hand that she's using to stock the shelves there. There's a sleeve, comes out of her. She has a thumb. And she has fingers. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on Facebook, I'm over on YouTube now. Loving it. And I want to invite you to come over. There's a chat box over here on YouTube. Oh, this looks great. So we can chat like we did on Facebook. It's going to be a little adjustment. And thank you all the folks who joined me on Facebook. I really enjoyed that. All these videos from YouTube will be posted on Facebook in what they call Replay Live. There's her hand. Great. I think maybe just a little more texture in this pasta section. Oh yeah, that looks great. And up here too, kind of suggesting that these are different packages, and I will come back in and put details in later. Paint pens. Okay. What's going on down here? There's like a little spot here. Here's where we are. Okay, there's like a shelf or something that's here, and I'm gonna just kind of put something in it. Ellen, if you're watching, I'd love to paint on your show. Michael Strahan, I'd like to paint on your show. Savannah Guthrie, I'd like to paint on your show. Okay, let me show you where we are here. Hold a copy. I'd like to paint on your show. Here we are. See what we're doing here? This is a grocery worker. This is a shout out to all those essential workers who I don't know if they were recognized in the first stimulus package, and they are putting their lives at risk so we can get food at the grocery store or have it delivered. And I've never seen so much PPE on one grocery worker. So anyway, this is the end of part 1 of our video today. I come back at 3 o'clock live every day on YouTube, and I put in the details with paint pens. So I'm gonna have a sandwich. I'm gonna let this dry. Come back at 3 o'clock. Thank you for coming. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Until 3 o'clock, be safe, be happy, and be kind.